Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching and welcome to English news of BP radio, television station and newspaper. And following are the headlines for today. Defense Ministry review tasks in 2021, plans for 2022. Promoting agro-ecological models in Binh Phuoc. Over 1,600 Vietnamese products licensed for export to China. Vietnam has highest gold demand in Southeast Asia. And now a detail. Lieutenant General Ngô Minh Tiến, Deputy Chief of the General Staff of the Vietnam People's Army, chair a nationwide online conference to review national defense work in ministry, central branches and locality in 2021 and discuss the task plan for 2022.
The Army actively overcame difficulties last year to basically complete set targets and missions under the leadership of the Commission, the Ministry of National Defense, and military agencies at all levels. It assessed and forecast situations to promptly give advice to the party and state on military and national defense matters, and effectively handled all situations. In addition, the Army strengthened the effectiveness and efficiency of military forces while successfully implementing and completing defense tasks in line with the situation regarding the COVID-19 pandemic. National defense education have seen many innovations, changing awareness among and the responsibility of officials, party members and staff, especially key officials. Socio-economic development was closely combined with national defense and security and foreign affairs.
People in the Phuoc Tho area of Tân Thiện Ward, Dong Xoài City in Binh Phuoc province are pleased with the recent upgrade to laneway 978.
For many years, some 31 households living in laneway 978 in the Phuoc Tho area suffered from flooding after rains, making it difficult to travel. Understanding the suffering, the People's Committees of Dong Xoài City and Tân Thiện Ward invested 1.7 billion dong in January to install a drainage system along the 220-meter-long laneway. The improved traffic link not addresses the flooding problem, but will also accelerate economic development in the area, giving the Phuoc Tho area in Dong Xoài City a new appearance.
Binh Phuoc province has made major efforts to develop its agricultural economy and diversify local agricultural products to establish an effective value chain. One example is the development of ecotourism.
Covering 18 hectares, the Vườn Dừa Ecotourism Homestay in Tân Hoa Hamlet, Tân Tiến Commune in Bù Đốp District boasts beautiful landscapes and fresh air. The beauty of the homestay quickly spread on social networks. Meanwhile, the idyllic rural features of Bù Cà Mau village in Phu Nghĩa Commune, Bù Gia Mập District attracted young entrepreneur Lê Hoàng Anh Tuấn, who built an ecological residential area on a total of 10 hectares.
With a total 20 hectares, the ecological residential area sits on 10 hectares, while another 10 hectares is for rice cultivation, creating a fresh space for visitors. I will invest more funds this year on entertainment, dining and relaxation services. Profits are expected to be dozens of times higher than for growing rice.
The Coconut Garden Homestay and residential area is part of creative ways to bring the greater efficiency Binh Phuoc farmers seek to contribute to the implementation of the strategy for sustainable agriculture and rural development.
The General Administration of Customs of China has issued over 1,600 codes for Vietnamese agricultural and food products, serving their export to the Chinese market.
According to the Vietnam Sanitary and Phytosanitary Notification Authority and Inquiry Report, The figure represented an increase of 73 crores compared to that of early February. From the beginning of 2022, businesses producing food for export to China had to print the commodity codes granted by the GACC of Vietnam's authorized agencies both inside and on the product's packages. Vietnam exported over $50 billion worth of goods to China between January and November, up 16% from a year earlier, according to the General Department of Vietnam Customs. By the end of November, China was the second largest destination of Vietnamese commodities, following the U.S. It also ranked second among importers of agro-forestry fishery products from Vietnam, with import turnovers of $8.4 billion during the period.
The Ministry of Industry and Trade has been asked to coordinate with the Ministry of Natural Resources and Environment and relevant ministry and sector to conduct research for setting up a renewable energy center in the coming time.
The center is hoped to serve human resources training and technology transfer and share legal experience and national governments in adapting to climate change. According to a notice issued recently by the Government Office, the implementations of strategies and plans on green growth and climate change adaptations at ministries and sectors, including contents on Vietnam's commitments at COP26, will be submitted to the Prime Minister. Meanwhile, the Ministry of Justice shall work with the Ministry of Natural Resources and Environment and relevant quarters to develop a technical assistance project to call on the UK and development partners to support Vietnam in internalizing its international commitments on climate change, including those at COP26. In addition, the Ministry of Information and Communications is responsible for coordinating with relevant agencies to build a communications project, including setting up websites on green growth, green energy transformations, digital transformations, and climate change.
Vietnam has the highest demand for gold in Southeast Asia under neither regional CEO, Asia Pacific, and public policy of the World Gold Council says during a recent virtual workshop on the Vietnamese gold market.
The demand for precious metal in Vietnam amounted for 43 tons in 2021, boosting a year-on-year rise of 8%. Of the figure, jewelry accounted for 12 tons, up 11%, and gold bar and coin over 31 tons, a slight increase from the previous year. A recent survey shows that 72% of Vietnamese consumers believe that gold is a safe asset and they will continue to invest in it in the coming time. Vietnamese people have a higher rate of gold ownership compared to their regional counterparts and tend to store gold for the long term. According to Naylor, gold and gold demand expanded 10% in 2021 and gold bar and coins surged 31% in the past 8 years.
That is all for today on BPTV News. Once again, thanks for watching and goodbye for now.